call us final, we will look at.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We are here once again for the final race of the regular season for the QRL Xfinity Series. I am once again joined by Jared Jared the Showboat. Oh, that's right. Jared has other obligations tonight. Heard he had to work on a race car. Heard something about flipped it over or got in victory lane. I don't know what his story was about how he couldn't make it tonight, but he's not here, ladies and gentlemen. So that means your favorite broadcaster, Kyle, is here for you all night long, mano a mano. Let's get it on. We are here at Kansas Motor Speedway. This is 125 laps of a grueling hot track. We are here going to determine the final 12 that are going to make it into the playoff series here for the QRL. I have a note here just being passed to me by the desk. Thank you very much, Roger, for that. So looks like 5 out of the 12 spots are already taken in the series. So let's go ahead and break that down. Looks like I got Brandon Shelton. It has 1. He's in. Mitch Diamond has 1. So he's into the round of 12. Nate Maurer has also won a couple times. He is into the round of 12. Peter Dunn also in the round of 12 with that Watkins Glen road course win. Clutch job there by Peter Dunn. And Robert Richards, I believe, is also in. So those are your 5 drivers that are in right now on wins. So they are going to be into the playoff round of 12. So your other drivers, there's 7 spots open. I didn't get my math calculator out. You guys all know who you are that need to get in there. I'm just going to call the race, and we're going to enjoy it for what it is. And but yeah, 125 laps here at Kansas. We just raced here for the Cup Series in real life. Had a great win by Denny Hamlin. Great clean win. I mean, just beautiful job there by Denny Hamlin, if you ask me. Kyle Larson couldn't keep it off the wall. And just, hey, right on for Denny. And if you look closely down here on pit road, you can also see where Ross Chastain and Noah Gragson got into it. A little scuffle there here at Kansas. But all right, I think the cars are getting ready to get wound up and on the track. Let's get the music turned down here. Let's get the cars. Oh, there it is. The beautiful sound of the cars. We got 25 drivers here tonight. Let's see if we get this thing dialed in. It's been a while. Oh, here we go. We are off. The cars are coming. Looks like that 900 of James Graham rookie 900 got the pole position here. Scotty S up at that 048 took P2 on the first row. Second row behind him to be Ty Killa. Matt Oppinger going to bring up row 3 is Fred Lester and Joseph Vulpes. Joseph Vulpes did win the truck race on Tuesday night in the BRL Racing Series there for trucks. Big truck and Tuesday, they like to call it. Fourth row is going to be Jonathan Wright and Christopher Smorrell. Number 9 row is going to be Robert Richards, Mitch Diamond. Sam Milliken, Kyle Lynott going to bring up the next row, 11. Brandon Shelton, Christopher Knott, Anthony Moss Jr., Peter Dunn, Terry Murphy, Stephen Bryan, Chris Smith, Alex McWhorter, David Owens, Dave Kirkpatrick, Ryan Twinham, Jack Sabal, and Gary. 2 rights don't make a wrong right. Going to be bringing up your 25th position here at Kansas Motor Speedway as they get ready to go green here. They're going to be starting to hit that Geico restart line. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are here at Kansas, and their Geico restart line is here. And let's go racing here at Kansas Motor Speedway. All right, looks like everyone's getting off to a great start. That number 5 is down low, chasing Ty Killa down low. You can see different lines. The high line seems to be very dominant here in the races we've had in different classes. As we're going to find out what's happening. As the track, I believe, is a 93 degrees. It's 73 degrees Fahrenheit outside, but I think the track is 93 degrees in temp. We got 112 laps here at this 1.5 mile oval here in Kansas City. Great racing as Sam Milliken comes up, almost gets a little closer, but great tight racing as everyone tries to get this figured out. all bunched up back in the pack as you can see some of the car. Anthony Machinier takes that apron and has to find a way back up on the track safely. Cars are going to have to make room for him just to make sure everyone gets through this. That is going to be a danger zone going into one. This guy's coming off that bottom apron, driving it up top, but here they come down the back stretch. 2 to 3 wide sometimes coming down into these turns. There's Anthony Machinier diving it down low on the 98, trying to work his way on Sam Milliken, but it looks like that bottom line is being viable right now at this time as he slings it back up top. You got to keep an eye on how the high and low lines are working together. Taking a look back at the leaders here, that is Ty Killa leading the race. That's number 24, doing a great job. Qualified third. He's currently first place right now. As he takes a nice lead over, almost a half a second over Jane Graham. All right, everybody's keeping it pretty clean right now through the lap 5 out of 120 here so far. Everything looking pretty clean. A lot of racing going back in the middle of the field though. Ty Killa, I do believe, is high in the standings. Let me get the sheet out to see exactly where Ty Killa is in the standings. I do not have that at the moment with my setup, so bear with me. But I think Ty Killa is looking in a good spot right now. Great race, and there's Sam Milliken and Terry Murphy working together side by side. There comes Brandon Shelton and Chris Morrow, I'm sorry, in the number 7. Not used to seeing him running the 7, but that is a good looking car. Christopher back in town, able to join in these races. I know he's been hungry to get back in the car. He put some laps down. As we see him right there in a nice little train with Sam Milliken and Terry Murphy working together. They want to be able to draft down these front and back stretch, get all the momentum you can coming in these turns, and then find clean air to let some of that downforce work on the car through those turns. But great racing by everybody right now. We are lap 8 out of 120, ladies and gentlemen, here at Kansas Motor Speedway. Ty Killa is your leader at the moment. James Graham's going to bring up P2, Matt Oppinger P3. Back in the pack, there's Mitch Diamond, about 3 wide. Everyone's got it, trying to figure it out. Back further to back where Brandon Shelton is. Looks like they haven't got it all figured out just yet. But this track is very wide, a lot of clean racing going on here. Great to see. This guy's really focusing, wanting to make their chance to make it into that top 12 with the last 7 spots being available here. On board with Andy Moss Jr. at the moment. Go for a ride with Anthony right now, and there's Mitch Diamond in that, Jonathan Wright in that badass number 4 Fans car. Oh, you can see these cars getting loose. There's Anthony Moss right against the wall. You can hear him throttling on that throttle, making sure he doesn't get up into that wall. On board with Jonathan Wright as we see what he has up in front of him, running right now in P7. You You start seeing the cars in front of him. We're using that high line right now, and I think that's Anthony Moss Jr. You can see him getting loose right there. Is he going to save it? Yes, he does. Anthony Moss Jr., you can tell right there he's getting sideways. These cars are going to have a hell of a time keeping it on the track. Let's go again. Let's see how Anthony gets through. I'm sorry, that was Doug Neal leaving that 99. Robert Richards, I'm sorry. Robert Richards in that light blue baby car that got real sideways there. Please excuse me there, getting still used to some of these colors. I can just imagine what Pim goes through when I change my paint job every week. It is hard to keep track of some of these cars, but it is nice when you guys keep the same paint jobs throughout the season. It's very easy to identify y'all. Anthony Moss getting a good run there behind Chris. Dies it down low underneath him. Going to take the low line. He needs to have that momentum, though, to get up in front of him and clear Chris. Is he going to have him cleared? He needs to move now. No, Chris has got the fender still. That is going to slow down Anthony Moss Jr. And now we're going to see if Kyle Lynott can make hay on that mistake by Anthony Moss Jr. Once you go for that move, you really need to dial it in and take that. Oh, and Scotty steps up in the wall. Hit some of that concrete barrier, scratches that Sheets 048 Chevy Camaro. No worse for wear, though. He keeps it straight going down the path with the wheels on the right side down. All right, there goes Kyle Lynott at 29, trying to take some pointers off of Anthony Moss Jr. as he takes that low apron. Keeps it up high. Keep an eye on those exhaust pipes, ladies and gentlemen. You can then see when these cars are letting off the throttle and getting out of it, letting off. You want to try to get as much momentum as you can out of these cars, but this is long green flag run. I don't mean to curse it, but let's see who this is going to help out. Guys saving their tires, and they're going to start catching up to some of these guys. It's going to have some comers and goers, as they like to say in the business. But Ty Killa still leading this pack right now. Getting chased down by James Granville, the rookie out of Carolina. These guys are running about 165 miles per hour coming into that turn. Top speed down this backstrap. Looks like they're going to be hitting plus 180 miles per hour.
Maybe high-fiving that wall again.
Oh, there we go. We got some driver chatter. Looks like somebody got on the wall there. I am going to have the radio on a little bit to see if we get any spicy action. But I will.
Is this the default iRacing setup?
Oh, we got discussion about the iRacing setup. These guys should have had that figured out before the race start, what kind of setup they got. But here comes the 900. Waiting for his chance on Ty Killa. Ty Killa's going to give him the outside, but shuts the door on the 900.
Yeah, that's the iRacing fix.
That beautiful paint job, by the way, by Jonathan. I'm sorry.
Not clear, Terry.
All right, looks like we got a little bit of a battle. Starting back up here with Robert Richards. Let's take a look. Oh, Chris is leading this pack right here. So that's Chris in P5. Leading this pack with Matt Albinger, Scotty Estep, Jonathan Wright, and Anthony Moss Jr. The whole field's behind Chris right now, but Ty Killa right now battling. Now let's go back to that battle with Ty Killa. James Graham going down low. Is he going to get the position on Ty Killa? They're door to door as they come into turn one. Great racing. Looks like James might have the tires there post to post coming out of turn two. Ty Killa's giving him everything he can get because he knows once he clears, he is gone. Looks like James Graham's been saving his tires in that 900, but Ty Killa's going to make him use up every little bit of tire he has to make the pass. Let's keep an eye out on number 5. Fred Lester. Looks like Fred Lester's going to be starting to catch up these two side by side as James just cleared Ty Killa. That took about a lap and a half for that to manifest itself. All right, so your new leader gonna be Jamie Graham. I'm sorry, I'm butchering your first name, Jamie. I see Graham and Jamie. I got Graham and Griffin. A lot of Grahams up in here. All right, another battle. Looks like Fred Lester and Robert Richards are battling out right now. Let's go on board with old Fred Lester. Looks like Anthony Moss Jr. just made a pass. Let's take a look if we catch on what happened. Oh, he's working on Matt Oppinger. As Matt Oppinger's got the inside fender there. But Anthony Moss Jr. is able to clear. But look at that back behind Anthony Moss Jr. getting chased down. That is a Hornet's Nest coming down with 98 laps here to go at Kansas Motor Speedway.
You got the pace, Robert? You want to go by?
No, you're good. You're good. I just got tight coming off.
All right, looks like we got some communication there between.
Let me know. I'm not going to try to push too hard anymore. Tire's already roasted.
Looks like Tyquila saying his tires are roasted right now and he's just hanging on. Once again, we want to thank the boys and girls in the booth here, production truck, getting those audio qualities and radio controls up to us in booth.
Kevin Kyle is my favorite broadcaster, bar none.
Oh, there's a shout out to old Ryan Twin up to the broadcaster. Oh no, they are listening, I feel. Looks like we have been compromised. They know we are listening, ladies and gentlemen. So let's take a look there at old Ryan's car. Good to see him out in the track. It's been a while. It's good to see his car in one piece, no scratches. That's nice to see for once. Let's see how long he can keep that up as we're down to lap 25 here. But Ryan keeping it up 22. I got a sneaky feeling he's just saving those tires. He's got a feeling this is going to be a nice long run. As we go up to our blimp view up here in the Goodyear blimp. Oh, there's a good look at David Owens battling it out right now against the 07 or the 37 of Chris Smith. Once again, David Owens is not locked in, so he has needs a good finish. He's probably up there in the points. I don't have him in front of me. But I got a good feeling he's up there. Remember, 7 spots up for grabs here tonight. 5 are already locked in. This is the finale of the regular season. Ooh, things are shaking up down here in the back of the middle of the field around David Owens. Got Oppinger up into the wall. Here comes David Owens down low. Looks like Owens has the tire advantage over Oppinger. Oppinger's going to have to use that high line to keep his momentum as that loses more grip. Some of these cars have been taking it easy. The tires are going to have better handling, you know, the maneuver through this field at this moment. All right, back up at the front of the field, Jamie Graham coming out with a nice lead over a second right now over Tyquila. Tyquila's hanging on with those tires, but don't look now. Chris Morrill in the number 7 has inched his way up to P4 behind Robert Richards. Oh, looks like Matt Oppinger might be coming in for a pit stop already. Interesting move. Let's take a look at Matt. Gonna make it in here to the pit lane. Easy does it, Matt. Easy does it here. Looks like he's got it under control. Brings it into the speed trap zone. All right. He's coming in with 29 laps down on those tires. It's going to be interesting to keep an eye on Matt's strategy here.
Sorry and thank you. Straighten you out. Reckon. Down the back.
Oh, it looks like we got a wreck down the backstretch. Christopher Knott might be in trouble here. Trying to pick it up here, ladies and gentlemen. All right, let's see if we can see what happened real quick from our blimp view.
You're sorry about that on the front stretch. I didn't know which way you were going, and you were coming up fast.
Oh, there's the Mitch Diamond getting loose into the wall. Hits the 69 here in Carolina. Hurricane's car. That is unfortunate. All right, let's rewind this beautiful bean footage. All right, and I had a request to make sure I play music during the replay, so here it is. That beautiful CAVOK music that you guys just can't get enough
Mitch,
of.
are you back there, man?
All right, I'm going to go ahead and pause this, mute these guys so we can concentrate
It's
on
tough.
what happened. All right. Looks like the 65 of Mitch Diamond might have got loose there. I'm going to zoom on in, get a better look at what happened. Let's keep your eyes on that 65 car as we resume footage. 65 gets up in a wall, gets in front of, just can't hold on, sends him flying. That takes out those two cars. Did anybody else get involved? No, everyone hangs on to it. Not though, into the wall hard. That is unfortunate for 69, but what's going to happen with Matt Oppinger pitting? Is he going to get screwed? I don't know. We got to take a look here how this is going to pan out. Let's go back live and see what oh, we got everyone coming in. Looks like Matt's going to come in for some more damage control. That's interesting. So Matt is a lap down right now, showing on the scoring sheet. That is unfortunate for Matt, but maybe he's getting some more work on that car. Still a lot of race left here as we're going to get ready to stack them up and go racing again here in Kansas. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I just got a text message from Jared, the no-show Kelly. He says he wishes he could be here with all you fine race fans tonight, but he's unable to make it. Said he's got to, you know what, I better not. That's might be a little personal information there, but we miss you, Jared. Big shout out there to Jared Kelly. He is my partner in crime here. He is the grease in my bearings as we get ready to go back to racing here at Kansas Motor Speedway. Let's see what the temperature is right now. Temperature's still holding the same, looks like, for track conditions, so it looks a little slippery out there. Everyone's gonna have some fresh Goodyear tires on these vehicles here as we get ready to go back green flag racing. But Jamie Graham looks like he's gonna be coming out first on pit row. Let's take a look here at the number 900 number. No, I'm sorry. It looks like Dave Kirkpatrick.
How much progress you make there, Owens?
Is gonna be out in front here.
I'm in 10th.
You just let it all come back to you when they beat their stuff up?
Yes, sir.
All right, we got some John back and forth between drivers asking him about his tires. Where I come from, if you ask me about your tires, you're gonna get hit in the head. I'll tell you that right now. You never ask me about my tires. All right, so Christopher Knott involved in that accident. Mitch Steinman also involved. Mitch qualified 10th. He's now in 19th position. We got some comers and goers, big movers and shakers. Alex McCorder up 14 spots from the beginning of the race, and that number 15. Who else we got up here? David Owens up 11 spots. Matt Oppinger, man, down 20 spots. A lot of race left to go. I believe in Matt. Hopefully his Matt car is not in too bad a shape here.
Oh, what's up, Kyle? I know you're racing tonight.
I wasn't going to, but the wife had stuff to do, so I figured I'd jump in.
Unfortunate for these drivers that Kyle might have showed up and his wife has things to do. Sounds like, wow, Kyle is a wild card. I'm just giving him a hard time. But that is a beautiful paint job, by the way.
Appreciate that. I figured I'd go a little happy Harvick lately.
Brought to you by Farmer Wants a Wife. Farmer Wants a Wife is premiering on Fox Channel 11 Monday nights at 9 p.m. Farmer Wants a Wife. If you think The Bachelor is good, wait till you get a look at these wild cowboys and cowgirls as they take their chances on love. As that pace car is there, we go back to live racing. here at Kansas Motor Speedway. What a big jump there by Jamie Graham. Christmas Memorial makes his way up to P2. Gonna have to chase down that car, but you just guys, everyone saw how important those tires are here at Kansas Motor Speedway. You need to really take care of them if we're gonna have some long green flag racing, because we're only 34 laps down out of 120. And here comes the 04, Jonathan Wright. Oh, big check up there by Taquillas. Taquilla goes up towards the wall a little bit. Jonathan Wright, no problem though for him. As we're door to door right here between the Kyle Lanata, the 29 and the 98 of Joseph Lucas. These guys are door to door. Such tight racing right now. Robert Richards diving it down on the apron, gonna take him 3 wide. 3 wide coming into turn 1. They are spread out all up and down Kansas Motor Speedway. 04 looks like he wants that lead. He wants that clean air. He's pushing down low, using up those Goodyear tires. But the Hornet's Nest is behind him. Looks like the 900's got Jamie Graham's got better ideas, gonna let him go. He knows this is a long green flag run situation. That was a nice run. We had about 29 laps, 30 laps or so. As you can see, that high line starting to form, be a little dominant. As the runs go on, you are going to need to use that high line. You're going to see that happen more and more. As Ryan Twinham gets up into the wall. Woo! Shuts the door on the 37 of Chris Smith. I'm not sure Chris Smith's going to like that. We're going to have to see if there's any retaliation against that number 3 Urban Wheat. But Ryan Twinham making Dale Earnhardt proud as he dives it down low on the apron, takes all the momentum as he can. And here comes Chris Smith, getting that momentum, getting that draft, poking his head through. Oh, Chris lets off the gas. I think Chris thinks better. We got fights up and down the field right now. There goes the 98, Joseph Fupas underneath the 14 of Peter Dunn. Remember, Peter Dunn's locked in. He does not mind him getting past. He's just racing out there for the lulls, as the kids like to say. Side by side, Kyle Lanat, Peter Dunn, letting it all hang out. When Kyle's wife's away, he likes to play. Oh man, Jared been laughing. You love that one. Battles up and down the field. Let's take a look at Jamie Graham, though. Ty Gillis trying to make his way back past Jamie Graham. Remember, Anthony Moss Jr. also a very fast car here tonight, and Alex McWhorter. Man, lots of talent here in the field tonight. We are very privileged to bring this racing action to you live here on Wednesday Night Racing Action with the QRL Xfinity Series. Join our Discord if you see what you like, want to get involved with this series. Some of the best racing action here that we have to offer here at the CAVOK Racing Network. Great battle here. Kyle Lanat again battling against Peter Dunn and Terry Murphy. That's the Canadian connection right there. I like to almost call them the Hart Foundation because of Bret Hart, Owen Hart, Jim the Anvil Hart, all coming from the Great White North up there. So shout out to them. Peter Dunn, Terry Murphy, I just made up your whole paint schemes for next season. The Hart Foundation. Best battle we have on the track right now. It's Kyle Lanat hanging on to everything he can in that beautiful bush orange car. Oh, it's Peter Dunn gets a little loose, almost gets close side by side. And there's Joe Fafus working on David Owens. Owens right now doing a nice job. Looks like he's coming in low, using that low line, letting the car do the work, letting that banking do the work here, this progressive banking oval here in Kansas. That means that the higher up the track you go into banking, gets steeper. Down lower on the apron, it gets a little less deeper. So higher line, you can carry more momentum, but it is a longer way around the track. We're keeping it locked right here, ladies and gentlemen. Closest battle. Oh, Sam Milliken also battling it out with Terry Murphy. Checking back in with the front leaders. Let's go for the quick rundown. Jonathan Wright, that 04 from Georgia, doing a great job leading the race right now. Qualified P7 up to P1. Robert Richards following right behind at number 99. Prime Toyota Supra. Ty Killa running the P3 right now. And that Animi busty front hood car. I heard of Jamie Graham running P4. Great job by Jamie. He qualified P1, but I got a sneaky suspicion he's taking care of his tires just the way he's running right now. But let's see how long these boys can keep it green. A lot of strategy is going to come involved with fuel mileage and tires as this late race keeps continuing on. Jamie Graham 900, he's running about 184 miles per hour before he lets off that throttle coming into turn one. Those are some beautiful speeds here. That rivals almost the speeds of the NASCAR Cup Series cars. That's what makes these Xfinity cars so great. Smaller, thinner tires, more power compared to the Cup cars. So you're going to get a lot more driver skill involved in these cars. All right, let's take a look here. What else we got going on in the field right now? Nice close up there on Jamie Graham. All right, so we're sitting right now with Jamie Graham, P4. Ty Killa is the car in front of him. Let's just take a quick look and enjoy the shot here. Presented to you by O'Reilly Auto Parts. O'Reilly Auto Parts. Ow! Oh, Ty Killa gets on a wall. He's gonna get spun. Let's take a look. Get wider out, Ty Killa. He is gonna lose control. Keeps it going straight.
I'm slowing the top. I'm slowing the top.
No caution for that race control, question mark?
They're asking race control for... But I don't think Jackson...
If there was a spin, yeah, there would have been, but not for that.
Oh, they are talking about it. No race control is not going to throw a flag for that. All right, I'm going to rewind this while we got a quick chance to break. Oh, sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. Just blew your eardrums out. Let's take a look at exactly what happened there. We'll rewind it very quickly. Great save there by Ty Killa, getting into the wall. All right, looks like Ty Killa gets off the gas. He's really fighting it hard to the left. Gets up in the outer barrier wall. Very Kyle Larson-esque and Denny Hamlin-esque, if you could say. It's almost exactly what happened. But great save there by Ty Killa. Chris Morrill gets into the back end of him, sends him down the road. Chris Morrill's gonna have some problem on that left front, but let's go back to live racing here, folks. All right. What happened to my iRacing sound? Uh-oh. Houston, we have a problem. All right, ladies and gentlemen, give me one moment as I troubleshoot this. But we are still green flag racing. Let's see what I did wrong here. Guys, and I was like, look like they're under caution. They're not. I just have it on slow mo. But all right, Ryan Twin up working over. Discombobulated. All right. All right, Tykila looks like he got under control though. B falls back to P13 after that run. Right now, Jonathan Wright is in the lead. Robert Richards. Oh, we're still in replay mode. So there we go, live. We're back. We figured it out. We have technology, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for bearing with me. All right, 04. Up in the lead, Jonathan Wright out of Georgia. Robert Richards out of Carolina. Jamie Graham staying there, sticking it in P3 right now. Doing a great job hanging on. We've got some really close battles right now. David Owens and Alex McCorder. Alex McCorder sounds like he's conceding a little bit as Jamie Graham gets up into the wall. Really using that high line. Great job there. Great shot by Jamie. Let's see if we get a better look here as he gets into that, how high the high line is here. Fighting up here right now. We got a 4-5-man pack of cars battling it out. That's Anthony Mott Jr., Chris Morrow, Kyle Lynott, 99, Joseph Kuplis, and Peter Dunn, that 14 car, all battling it out right now for P6. This is a battle for P6 and behind. You see the gap there. Oh, it's Alex McCorder gets up to the wall a little bit, little rough for wear. Is he going to keep it under control? He's hanging on to it. Looks like he's okay, but then look at this battle between David Owens and the 900. Side by side they go. Unbelievable racing we here have, folks. Let's see if he can get clear. David Owens has the momentum, has the tires. This is all falling to David Owens' plan. But here comes the 900 pitching him down low. Gonna shut that lane off. Oh, David Owens has got to be frustrated. He's just looking for a way to get around. All right, here he goes again, ladies and gentlemen, trying to get down low. Got the tire advantage, but the 900's got the momentum on the outside line. He is just stopping David Owens' exit. David Owens might be, I've never known David Owens to give anyone a push, but here he comes back down low. David's got to be a little more better with his timing, I think. It's easier said than done, but needs to get a lot more momentum off turn 1 and 2 and then go attack him. Oh, but he's gonna, I think 900 might be conceding. Oh, side by side they go. Now Alex McCorder getting involved. Now Alex McCorder can't clear David Owens. What David Owens needs to do is get a nice high momentum run, gain back that track position, and then attack with a low move. I don't know if he should be listening to me because I have not won a race yet, except Talladega, and then I got disqualified because I passed the pace car. But hey, I mean, who's counting? All right. Alex McCorder now trying to make a move on David Owens. Has him cleared, but does not want to shut the door on him. Being a very little tentative. As they come back down the track, he's using up all the apron. But this is the best battle we have on the track right now, I believe. Yes, it is. Oh, we got Brandon Shelton also working on Chris Smith in that 37 car. Here's Mitch Diamond that was involved in that incident earlier. I don't know. Brandon looks like he might be up to something sneaky here with fuel. if I know Brandon. As Brandon slides up in between, gets in right in between those two cars. Mitch Diamond slowing them up just a little bit. You can see Brandon swiggling all around there, but let's go back to Chris, our other battle. All right, looks like Alex McCorder was not able to clear David Owens, and David Owens lost that momentum on Jamie Graham. All right, back to the Canadian heartthrob, Peter Dunn. Woo, it's Kyle and him getting a little loose there side by side. Kyle almost gets up in a wall, but is no worse for wear. Gets it under control using a high line at number 29, Ford Mustang Bush car. Piling on all over the back bumper there, giving him no quarter. All right, these two cars being side by side is going to punch a bigger hole in the air in front of Kyle. When these guys are side by side, let him get a big momentum run here. You can hear him throttling that car, keeping those tires underneath him as everybody starts to dive down low. All right, looks like the number 32 might have came in for a pit stop. Let's take a quick look. All right, that is Stephen Bryan. He is a lap down from pitting. The pit stops might be happening already, so we'll have to keep an eye on that as the race continues. All right, let's go back to our leader here, Jonathan Wright, in that number 9. Oh, that's Jamie. Jamie is in third. Oh, here comes David Owens again, knocking on the door. Can David finally clear this guy? Here he goes, David, down low. Oh, is the 99's up in the wall just a little bit? He's able to save it. Oh, Owens coming in for a pit stop. Owens in for pit. As the 11 is pitting. 11. Oh, no, it gets sideways into the wall. Gets loose. Hits on the brakes, trying to slow down. That is going to cost David Owens major momentum. And he is a driver trying to make his way into the playoffs. He has not won a race yet. That is going to be unfortunate for the number 11.
Pitting this time, Anthony. Pitting this time. 15 in.
All right, we got Alex McCorder making his way into pits also. Take a look, man. This pit stop is looking dangerous on these older tires. These drivers trying to hold on to everything they can. Here comes the 15. Let's see if he... Oh, man, I thought he was getting loose too. Very close call there. All right, drivers making it in and out of pit lane. All right, we're going to see how bad that hurt David Owens here as everything cycles out. There goes Terry Murphy into pit lane also. Oop, the 15 might have missed his stall as he hit reverse there just a little bit. Goes Mitch Diamond in the pit lane. No problem for him. Woo! Look at those cars getting close to that wall, man. These guys are using up every part of this track they can. As we go back to our leader, there is Jonathan Wright in the 04 leading this race. There is your leader, Jonathan Wright. Has yet to complete his second cycle for pit stop, so let's see how this works out for him. looks like we got the 98 coming in for a pit stop.
Pitting in this time. Pitting in this time.
Kill is going to be making his pit stop.
2 pitting.
17 fitting.
And Milliken also
37.
37 also coming in. Let's take a look at Tykilla making it in. Alright, looks like Tykilla, no problem. Here comes Sam and Brandon. Ooh, Sam might have just made it. A little close there. 37 also coming in. Alright, let's see what we got going on here. Jonathan Wright still is in the lead. That's Jonathan Wright in the 04. Oh, Jonathan Wright getting a little sideways, trying to get in the pit lane.
69 pitting
Misses
this lap.
the entrance. I don't know if that's going to cost him. Looks like he came in a little hot. Oh, my. We're going to have to keep an eye on it. Oh, the 900 looks very slow. Oh, 900 also coming in. Woo, baby. We got pit stops galore here as people are trying to get under control, bringing it in the pit lane. But that's going to make... Is the 82 your leader right now? No, Matt's down a lap down, 2 laps. Just for not. All right, let's first Jamie. What's going on here? I'll figure this out, boys. Oh, Jamie just came in for pit stops also. He's in. Robert Richards. All right, Robert Richard has completed 2 pit stops, pitted lap 67. So Robert Richards is your leader right now. And that number 99, Prime Toyota Supra. Richard leading the race. Anthony Moss Jr. going to be running P2. He is a second and 2/10 behind Robert Richards right now. We're 73 laps down here at Kansas Motor Speedway. We've got 48 laps to go here. We had 1 caution for 4 laps of racing. Temperature for this track has lowered. We are 88 degrees, 73. Gotta be 73 degrees, 88 temp. So it's gone down 3 degrees on track temp. So it's going to help the drivers a little bit better with tires and control, but still a lot of race to go. As he's coming up on, Robert Richards coming up on a lap car. That's Matt Albinger in the 82 right now. He's a lap down. Going to become 2 laps down as soon as Robert Richards clears him. So let's see if Matt holds on to everything he can. Try to keep that. Yeah, Matt's not going to give him the preferred line, and that's okay. Matt's just trying to hold on to everything he can as Robert takes that away from him. But Robert's now extended his lead over Anthony Moss Jr. by maybe 5 more, half a second more. As Anthony is now in P2, but not far behind. Look at Scotty Estep. Scotty Estep running P7 right now from the state of Pennsylvania. And there goes Joseph Vuklis also from Pennsylvania also. He's going to make that pass on Scotty, it looks like. Is he going to take over P7? Ladies and gentlemen, I'll be right back. I'm going to go use bathroom break. I'll be right back. All right, guys, did I miss anything? All right, we got, there's a good look at David Owens, Peter Dunn. These guys are both running P9, P10. David Owens is running P8, I'm sorry. Great recovery there from David, but David is back 9 seconds of the leader, but we'll have to keep a looking at time as if he's able to gain or lose time off that leader. But he's now coming up on Fred Lester in that 5 car for P7. Great look here from David Owens. There goes Peter Dunn trying to follow his Levin shuts the door on Fred Lester. David Owens looks into the eyes of Fred Lester and says, I am the captain now, as he takes over that position, and Fred Lester is left in the dust. Now Peter Dunn's trying to make a move, trying to track down that David Owens, but now it's a quick look here at Scotty Estep running P10, trying to chase down Dave Kirkpatrick. Oh, I'm sorry, Dave. Dave is a lap down, right? 5 laps down. Dave is a laps down. So Scotty Estep is working on Peter Dunn. Peter Dunn's a little bit further up there. And Jonathan Wright, here's a quick look. Jonathan Wright is a lap down also at this time. But he is in the lucky dog position.
At my right front with Brandon, not so good.
That's fine.
So
It's a pretty hard hit, but
That's Alex McCorder working all over Joseph Vulpes right now. Alex McCorder hails from Michigan, as he's got that Jets Pizza Chevy Camaro running really well. And here comes Brandon Shelton and Ty Killa. Oh, and there's Mitch Diamond running P10 right now. A little worse for wear. Mitch Diamond was involved in that earlier incident. But we got 36 laps to go here at Kansas Motor Speedway. Some of these drivers are clicking their heels 3 times. Who's it going to be running down that gold road to the Emerald City here at Kansas? Done all over that back bumper. David Owens gets a nice run, drives it down low onto the apron, following that line. Peter Dunn's going to come up the track. Oh, they almost get involved. David Owens just takes the nose off of Peter. But Peter looked like he was ready for that. That was a close call, in my opinion. We got great racing action right now. They're all chasing down Kyle Lanot. Kyle Lanot doing a great job holding on to P6 right now, but he's got a host of drivers behind him trying to chase him down. Robert Richards is still your leader. Now over 2.6 seconds over Anthony Moss Jr. Anthony Moss Jr. has a lead of about little under a second over Christopher Smorrell. But this is a very long green flag run. I believe they're going to have to pit one more time. Let's see. What was their last run? This is why I need Jared, because I don't remember this stuff. Last pit at lap 67. They might have to pit one more time, but don't hold me to it. The playoffs, so nothing really they need to worry about. Ty Killa, though, does need to worry. At 24, he needs to have a good finish as he's trying to vie for one of those spots, but I think he's going to be okay. He's already very high standings. Woo! Look at them cars going down that track right there. I tell you what, that's some close, hard racing. Brandon Shelton and Mitch Diamond tearing it up, and there's Fred Lester. Fred Lester, look out. Here he comes down low, shuts the door off of Ty Killa. Fred Lester just holding on to everything he can. But Fred Lester is running in 18th place. Fred Lester. Where's
90
Fred?
pitting.
All right, there we go. Gary Wright, 90 pitting, 90 pitting. There's a good look at Gary Wright.
Ah! Ah, Mitch! Ah!
That fucked me and Brandon both up.
Oh!
Having him tap the wall too, just get a little loose.
All right, Gary Wright coming out of Texas. Making
That's
his
been a
pit
good
stop
race,
here. All right, let's take a look at our leader, see how he's saying. Oh, we got someone
I
turned!
tried to keep it off
Someone
of you,
got
dude. I
turned.
got no fucking tires left. I'm sorry.
Damn it. Damn it, we're missing it. We got a car down and low. That officer might have wrecked at lap 90. The caution flag is out here.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Ty Killa's still involved, so let's take a look. He's holding down the brake, holding down the brake there. All right, let's take a look at Matt. Where's Matt?
You good, Anthony?
All right, let's take a look, ladies and gentlemen. This is a replay right now. Ooh, man.
Tighten it up, tighten it up.
And pit stops are underway, with just our second caution of the lap.
Well, I appreciate you booking me there, 048.
Looks like Anthony's got some words there for a race driver about getting poked. You know what? I've never complained about getting poked as long as someone's poking me. I don't know. That's just my opinion here. But we got pit stops happening. Oh my, there looks like there might be some strategy involved as some drivers are taking just maybe some fuel. As the race off pit lane is a fierce one. All right. Looks like Robert Richards is going to lead him out, but don't look now. Chris Smorrell making his way up through the field. Gonna be P2 for this last set of laps as we got 27 laps to go here, folks. They should be good on fuel and tires unless another caution was to come out. Then that's a strategy call on them to change those tires. Well, folks, with Mother's Day approaching, just want to give a big shout out to all the moms out there. And me and moms got a good, got a good thing going on with all the moms out there. So just a big shout out to all the moms I know. And everyone have a happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there listening. Hope your husbands and sons and daughters get you a nice little present there. But and a big shout out to letting those moms let your husbands race all the time, because I know Kyle wouldn't be here if it wasn't for that. So just a big shout out to all the moms out there. Happy Mother's Day. And I know Sunday we're not racing in the morning.
Oh shoot, are we 1 to green?
Oh my, what do we got going on there?
2 green.
2 to green, everyone calm down.
Thank you.
We're talking about moms and everyone getting a little excited out there. So we got the Monday ATC series there by Pim, and I forgot the announcer. Pim needs to get the information to me so I can get that right. And then Sunday Night Skippy is still being broadcasted, I believe. Sunday mornings being broadcasted. That's the Bonfire Premier Cup, and you can find it all here at the CAVOK Racing Network as we get ready to get these guys dialed in side by side in their racing positions. Take a quick look there. Robert Richards, I have him running first on my leaderboard. They should give these cars in front the wave around. Yes, they are. Okay, I am learning. We're going to be 24 laps to go at the line as the pace car comes off next time around.
I get it, yellow, guys. I'm 5 laps down. Just tell me to pass the 04. Thank you.
Beep, 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 beep. Why do I have an EOL penalty?
That's totally my fault. We should have to take it off.
Just clear the black when we go green for everybody. That was a mistake.
Yeah, that was on me. Who needs the EOL?
27 did.
All right, that's race control talking. They're trying to get this straightened out as Robert hits that Geico restart line, and away they go. Huge launch there by that prime Toyota Supra. Chris Morrow in hot pursuit out the corner of that 15 car. Gonna have the inside line. David Owens following in right behind. And then we have Mitch Diamond and Terry Murphy.
Can you clear this, please?
Joe was asking for it to be cleared. Drama happening here with the race administration. We'll have to see how this turns out. Oh, we got cars up and down the track, 2 wide, 18 in the 900. Back further in the pack, battling it out, side by side, 2 by 2 by 2. Further back in the field, 900 goes up high over Taikilla, trying to make a move with only 23 laps to go. Every lap is important, every position to get your way into the playoffs here in the round of 12. Has a Goodyear blimp up top, 5,000 feet above, giving these great footage. Robert Richards, though, out. No one can really catch him right now. But David Owens, don't look now. But David Owens, Chris Morrow takes the lead from Robert Richards. Unbelievable race right now. Robert Richards bring it down low. Chris using that high line of momentum. He's not going to clear, though. Chris is going to have that high line momentum coming off of turn 3 and 4. Now they're side by side coming into turn 1. Chris should have the advantage, I believe, with Robert stuck down the bottom, but it's just how hard does Chris want to push? How hard does Robert want to push? They're eating up their tires, but you have snakes in the grass behind them of David Owens and Alex McCorder saving up their tires. If they can just hang tight, but now here comes David Owens down low on 99 and Robert Richards. That's not going to work, David. David is not going to be able to clear the 99 right now. Oh, 99 gets loose. Hangs on to it. Gets into the wall just a little bit. As David's might have the momentum now to clear him coming off onto turn 1. No, not enough yet as the 99 inches back. Side by side as Chris takes a little bit more of a lead as these two battle it out. With 20 laps to go here at Kansas Speedway, it is ticking down. This drama-filled race here at Kansas. 2 cautions have been had here, 2 incidents. Robert Richards trying to clear David Owens. Owens trying to clear Robert Richards. That's the battle right now to keep your eye on. And that's what Chris wants to see in his rearview mirror. These two battling it out as they stretch out this lead. Further back in the pack, let's take a look. Some cars just straggling out, but they only got 19 laps to go. It is time to go. It is the time. As we take a look back in the front of the leaders. As Chris dives it down low on the apron. Exits really strong. Up against the wall, using up all the track. Dives it back down low onto the apron. Shortest way around the track. Beautiful job there. Great shot here from the Goodyear blimp. What is going to happen is we're 18 laps to go here. 103 laps down out of 120. Here at the Kansas Motor Speedway. Okay, you gotta take a look a little bit further back in the back. That 900 of, whew, man. Jamie's up there, right? Jamie's in the 900. Oh, he's a lap down. Is Jamie a lap down? Oh, Jamie, you're a lap down. It's rooting for you, buddy. Okay. Robert Richards fell off like a truck. He fell off like a gangster with a brick tied around his ankles that dropped off into the ocean, into the lake. Let's see what happens at 99. I wish I could have seen what happened. But now it's just a battle between David Owens and Chris Morrill. Oh, Chris gets loose up into the wall. Up high, David Owens is going to take the lead. Unbelievable move. Unbelievable. David Owens is going to have sole position at first place as Chris hits the wall. That is unfortunate for Chris, but that is what David needed for him to make a mistake. And he did, as Chris is going to now try to get that position back. With only 14 to go, folks, this is now a battle of will, a battle of management. Battle of pressure. As it looks like Chris Morrill at number 7 is working his way back up to David, but we'll have to see who ate up their tires the most, as these cars are just trying to run away from the rest of the field. David might be gone. He might have saved his tires just enough, especially with that mistake by Chris. Peter Dunn, Alex McCorder battling it out right now. Also another battle in the field. There goes Peter Dunn down low on Alex McCorder. This is a battle for P3. P3. Alex McCorder has P3, and Peter Dunn is, we're doing everything he can to take that away from Alex. Excuse me. And David Owens has stretched that lead to over a second now from Chris. Chris needs to hang on to keep P2. I don't know if he's going to be able to do it, but Alex and Peter need to get a move on. If they're going to catch these guys with 11 laps to go, this is the time to go. distance from the leader to the rest of the pack. David doing a great job right now. Has over a second and a half lead, but see if he's using up too much stuff or if we're going to have someone be able to catch him here with 9 to go at the line. Another battle back in the back. This is between Brandon Shelton, Joseph Lupus, Jonathan Wright, and Brandon Shelton. All right, David Owens has stretched that out to a second and a half now. Chris Morrow holding strong.
A900, man. I know you're a lap down.
Just hanging out.
Looks like Sam getting a little frustrated there with the 900 of Jamie Graham. There's a look at your leader there. Another car down the apron coming out of pit lane. But David now still over a second and a half lead. It looks like Peter Dunn is going to be giving chase to Chris Morrow right now. And now it's McWhorter. As these two, all three, stretch it out with 8 to go. I'm not sure if anyone's going to be able to catch him. More battles back in the field. That's Robert Richardson, the 04, Jonathan Wright. Let's take a look at this battle. And Brandon Shelton, Mitch Diamond right behind him as they're trying to chase down these leaders. But I don't know if they ran out of time. You need to get a move on. 7 laps to go. Okay, that's 69. That is a lap car. That's Christopher Knott making a move down on the inside, trying to get his lap back. Richards and Shelton, there's a battle of brewing right there. Mitch Diamond behind him, also battling out P9. There goes Diamond on the outside. Brandon's gonna hold his, shut the door on Mitch. Shuts the door on Mitch, but Mitch does a crossover, brings it down low underneath the 2, but it's not gonna be able to clear the 2. The 2's gonna have the momentum on the outside line. Gonna be able to clear back to 65 of Mitch Diamond as they chase down. And now Kyle Lynott, don't count him out. Hanging on P10 back here, making it looking like he's gonna make a move. Has better tires than Mitch Diamond. All right, let's check back what's going on. 2.5 second lead, but now Peter Dunn has caught Chris Morrow. Morrow's gonna lose P3, back to P3, and now under duress, it might be in jeopardy of losing P3. Peter Dunn's gonna be P2 now, part of the Hart Foundation from Canada. Oh, 69 comes out low, has to get off the gas and not get in the back of the 14. That is a lap car though. Lap car involved. But this is such a close battle here. This is for P3. As Chris Morrow goes back to P4, Alex McWhorter P5. But Owens, what a lead he has stretched it out to. Over 3 seconds. He is in the driver's seat. 4 laps to go. Last thing he wants to see is a caution flag. He wants to see that white flag as soon as possible. But these two are battling it out, this group of 3 for P2. This is P2, 3, 4. Peter Dunn right now is in control of P2, but Chris Morrison is trying to fight back. And now McWhorter's been waiting in the wings, waiting to make his move. Further back in that shot is the 98 and the 04. That's Joseph Wolpus and Jonathan Wright. All right, let's go on board with the Christopher and see exactly what he's got to look at. There's David Owens way out there, over 3 second lead. And that would lock in David Owens into the playoffs. I don't think he would need a win, but way to do it with style, a walk-off. Two laps to go here at Kansas. Next time around, David Owens is going to be taking that white flag. That is all he wants to see as we go on board with David right now. I know he's excited to get this win. He is super hungry. Jeremy
wasn't racing lap cars to get not lap cars, but whatever.
Hey, Kykilla, that's part of the racing, baby. As he takes the white flag, The race is official. Next flag will end it. David Owens in control of this race. He is sailing off into the sunset. Great job by David Owens. He just needs to be able to close it out, and he will have it. But looking back further in the field, let's take a look at this race for P2. Looks like Peter Dunn has it. Alex McCorder, though, trying to make it known as they hit that in the backstretch. David Owens is coming around P, turn 3 to turn 4. Going to take that checkered flag, and here comes Owens. Owens, checkered flag. He is into the playoffs. Congratulations. Here's the race for P2.
Wow, nice one, David.
Looks like Chris Morrow's going to get that podium spot.
Thank you, sir. Didn't think I was ever going to win this race.
As they all come to the line here.
Nice racing with you, Christopher.
Great job by
Yeah,
everybody.
you too. That was fun.
Woo!
Dude, I tried to send that fucker so hard.
I couldn't help it.
I saw that. I was waiting for it.
Doing everything I could not to just wash up and kill you.
No, I appreciate it. That was good. That was good team fun.
Congratulations there to David Owens.
Kyle, as long as I didn't actually get an X there. But I knew something was coming.
I'd never pay you back during the race, but after the race is fair game. Hi, you little bear, buddy. No, he's pushed me down pit line.
Great race tonight, fellas. Good run.
No hard feelings, buddy. But yeah, I'm a little upset about earlier. Not your fault though. I didn't mean to give you a 4X, by the way. I fucked that up.
Right, drivers talking off
Right.
after the race.
I appreciate everybody showing up tonight. See y'all in the broadcast channel.
Oh yeah, because that's where I'll be. I'll be in the broadcast channel. Catch you outside. All right, let's. All right, great race. Congratulations, David Owens. That was a beautiful. I'm gonna let these guys get their asses up here so we can get the heck out of here. That will conclude the regular season. Great job there by everybody. All right. Hey, Peter, this is Kevin Kyle up here in the booth there. Great job there. I tried to nickname you guys the Heart Foundation. I don't know if it's gonna stick, but I'd really like to see you guys go with that next season there, Ray. But
all right, we'll get that going for next year.
So, Peter, how'd your race go? And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to let you kind of see how your race went. And I want you to give your shout outs. Go ahead and give me your shout outs after the,
Wait till that after.
No, you do it. Just do it all in one shot so you can get out of here.
All right. Yeah, race went a lot better than I anticipated. It was a rough qualifying for me. Started, I think it was 13th or 14th. I knew it was going to be a long race, hopefully without cautions, and that worked out for me in the first stint. So I just saved tires, saved fuel, slowly worked my way up at the end of the stint. So I seemed to be one of the better guys on the second half of the stint. That worked out really good for me. Yeah, shout out to the guys who were quick. David, I tried to stick with you, but you were gone so fast in the end there. Yeah, all in all, great race. Way better than I thought it was going to go.
Yeah, Peter, you did a great job. Especially, I know you got yourself locked in at Watkins Glen, and once again, congratulations to that. But it'll be exciting to see you here in the round of 12 going forward. And then, yeah, Peter, any shout-outs you want to do before you get out of here?
Just to the guys around me that whole race. Everyone was racing super clean, which is nice to see. Hopefully that continues for the rest of the season here and going into playoffs.
All right, Peter. Well, hey, thanks for being in the season, being in the league this year. You really made it a lot more enjoyable having you out there. Let's see. Who are we going to go here? Oh, you got it, Peter. No problem. All right, let's see. All right, David, you won. I'm going to leave that to the end. Hopefully you can get me the who's in the round of 12 by the time I get to you. But let's go to Joel Vulpes in the number 98. Joe, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. I got you.
Oh, hey, all right, bud. Hey, how'd it go tonight, bud?
That was a pretty good race. My new paint scheme. I got to thank Duval, give him a shout out for my nice Geico military Casey Mears paint scheme that he made for me. It was really fast tonight. Climbed up through the field. Started up towards the front, fell to like mid pack, worked our way back up, and just didn't have enough there at the end to get some spots. But a top 5 and hopefully, fingers crossed, enough points to get into the playoffs there, because I know it was a tight battle for the last couple spots.
Yeah, I'm hoping we're having a playoff reveal show in a little bit, so we're hopefully we can get that dialed in to see who made it or not. So stick around. I'm sure David can. Hopefully, David, you there?
Yes, sir. I'm here. I'm working on that.
Okay. Do we have the technology though?
We have the technology. Whether it's one that cooperates, the other question.
Okay, so we do have the technology. It's just a matter of if the people running it can get it figured out. But we have lots of people to still interview. And then Joseph, before we let you go, how do you pronounce your last name?
Vulpes.
Vulpes. Ooh, that
so
sounds kind of.
The U gets pronounced like an O, pretty much. It sounds like a Pokemon. If
Joseph, it doesn't sound like a Pokemon. It sounds, I don't know, it's kind of sexy. Your last name, Vulpes. Just saying it. I don't know. I think everyone's thinking it. You just don't want to say it. But Joseph, congratulations, and any shout outs before I let you go?
Just to you for doing the broadcast. I missed Jared tonight. He and I finished 1-2 last night at QRL.
Nobody misses Jared.
So it was a fun race that we had last night. So I just wanted to say, missed him, but it's great that you're here doing the broadcast. I love the work that you guys do. So
Thank you. No, we really appreciate it. I miss Jared being here. He is. I got so used to him being here, but if he misses any more races, I'm gonna have to call him the no-show instead of the showboat. But yeah, Joseph, I was gonna say congratulations on your truck win. I saw that you won that the other night, so good job, man.
Thank you.
All right, let's go to. So we did Peter, we did Joseph. Hey, okay, let's go to Dave. Dave in the booth. Dave in the truck. How's it going, Dave?
Hey, man. How's it going?
Hey, Dave. You make me real thirsty every time I fucking. Almost dropped the F-bomb there. Hey, watch out. No, but Dave, you make me thirsty every time I watch you on the track. I don't know what's that about, but
yeah, I make you thirsty for the wall, probably. Getting into the wall tonight and losing concentration, getting mesmerized up there. And then had 3 of the past 4 races, I've had hardware problems. Ended up losing multiple laps, locked up, and very frustrating. Same thing happened at Watkins Glen. Very, very disappointing. This stuff is hard enough. These guys are very difficult to run against without having to deal with, miscellaneous hardware problems.
Yeah, no, Dave, I think we've all, like you said, we've all dealt with things like that happening while we're racing. It's kind of like interesting, like how our hardware and computers almost are like the car out in the track. You need to have everything dialed in and ready to go. 'Cause like you said, it is frustrating. Some of the things are out of our control, but no, Dave, great race. Are you close to making it into the playoffs in that round of 12?
I think I was 10th and needed to have something decent happen tonight. So it's going to be close. I'm not feeling real confident, even if I do get into it. But it's fun to compete, nonetheless.
No, I hear you, Dave. I think that's why we all do it. But Dave, thank you for being in the league this season, and I know you made it entertaining for us all. And any shout outs before we let you go?
No, thanks to you, and thanks to David, and congrats to him for tonight. He's the master. He is a sly son of a gun.
Right on. And then that's going to take us we got Alex McWhorter, number 15. Alex, how'd your race go tonight?
Well, not so bad. After a qualifying, I had a Code Brown moment and started way in the back. So first couple stints just spent working my way up, but then get up there with the guys that are actually fast and realize I can only run one line, and sort of ended up settling settling for a nice top 4. But yeah, it was pretty fast.
Yeah, Alex, congratulations on that top 4. I mean, I think you were up there for most of the season, so you should be in for this one, right?
Yeah, I think I was 6th in the playoff points coming in, so
Okay.
I think should be solidly in unless
Yeah.
there's some David Owens trickery.
Oh, wait, no. I think you should be good to go, Alex. And then, Alex, I gotta ask you, what kind of mic do you use? Like, what's going on, man? The audio quality is excellent coming from you.
Is it actually? Or
It sounds really good.
Oh well, that's just the HP Reverb head VR set. So.
Oh, cool. Yeah, it sounds
That's
super
nice to hear,
good.
'cause I have no idea how it actually sounds.
No, it sounds real good, Alex. And then any shout outs, Alex, before I let you go?
Yeah, shout out to you guys in the booth, anybody at home watching, and let's have a nice playoff run here.
All right, couldn't say it any better. So got Peter, we got Joe, Jax. Your race control. You got anything to add while you're in here before I get to David? Nope, race control says nothing. Just like how he couldn't clear those black flags in time. So David Owens, drum roll. Oh wait, that's the wrong drum roll. David, congratulations on the win. I know you didn't need to win to get in. I think you're up there in points pretty much, but way to clinch it. Way to, great way to walk off into the playoffs with a big win, have the momentum going into the playoffs in the round of 12. So congratulations to that. So how'd your race go, David?
Oh man. Well, it was a roller coaster for sure. Qualifying, I hit the wall. So started, I think 25th, 24th, somewhere around there. And worked my way up and had a good tire strategy, saving tires, good fuel strategy, and first green flag pit stop. You look what I did. I spun it.
Yeah, we saw it live, man.
Did not think I was going to recover from that, so I am grateful for that late caution, which set me up to be able to. And hey, my pit crew came in. I went into the pits under that yellow 9th, and I come out 5th. So shout out to them. Other than that, it was. Hopefully, I can make that bottom line work. Everybody else liked the top, and I was just uncomfortable in that bottom. I think Peter was right there with me. Me and him battled for a little bit. Before that caution on that bottom side. So shout out to him for, that was a great battle there for a little bit. And I was hoping he wasn't going to catch me there at the end. So I saved enough tire. So other than that, yeah, winless in the season. So happy to hit it off on the regular season ending right there. So
yeah,
and I appreciate everybody that shows up week in and week out and you guys in the booth.
Yeah, no problem, man. It was great watching it. Your recovery, and then you're able to, Chris made that mistake getting high into the wall and let you get by without too much trouble. But great job, David. Way to finish off the season. And David, do you have the results?
I do. I have the playoff drivers here.
Okay, David.
Some of them already probably seen it. I've tagged them in there. But obviously, everybody that won and got in is there as well. So. But Joe Vulpes, Ty Keela, Matt Opplinger, Sam Milliken, Alex McQuarter, and Jonathan Wright are your guys that make it in on points.
Okay.
Then you got Brandon Shelton, Robbie Richards, myself, Nathan Maurer, Peter Dunn, and Mitch Nyman with the wins. That's your top 12.
Awesome. Well, congratulations to all the playoff drivers. David, and then where's the, I can check right now too. Do you know where the first race is for our series?
We are at,
Darlington.
I believe it's Darlington.
Okay, so 120 laps at a night race. So everybody get ready for that race. It is at night. 120 laps. Tires are going to be a big part of that race. Really narrow track. Well, David, congratulations to another successful season. You did a lot of work. You and then Jack's coming as race control and all the admins that have been a part of this. And excited to see the playoffs. And then David, anything before we let you go, Dave, and get out of here?
Just again, shout out to you guys in the booth that help put this on every week. Taking away from what you could be doing to do this as a hobby. So we appreciate that. Everybody that shows in and week out to make this league what it is. And Jack's for jumping in and helping with race control. It takes some things off my plate. So it definitely helps.
Yeah, for sure. It's a nice, it takes a team, it takes a village to make a racing series work. Cause It's gotta be so annoying trying to clear black flags and whatnot while you're trying to race. Like, I can't even click my tires off and on right without wrecking. So I can only imagine trying to do all that on your own. But thanks again, David, for what you do. And from all of us here at the CAVOK Network, we appreciate your viewership. God bless. Everyone have a great night. And we'll see you here next Wednesday at Darlington. Congratulations to all the playoff drivers. And we'll see you next week.